Alright everybody, what's up? It's Gorton again, back with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic modded. Let's see, we left off, we had just left the facility of the KOTOR facility for the Republic. Got the star map, and we're getting ready to head out. What we got here? Selkath. Stop, human. We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Rackert Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended into the Rackert Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. Very well, I will come peacefully. There ain't no reason fighting them, because then they'll sentence you to death, and there's no way around that. Just how the game works. The whole system could... Silence, this is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you find yourself in a most difficult situation. The Rackert Rift is the most precious resource of Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the KOTOR it produces threatens our entire species. As much as we admire your Republic and your Order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Rackert Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. Broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be grave indeed. The explosions at the research stations were both our government's set up there. What are you talking about? Don't lie to us, human. We know of this. It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot. Silence! Okay. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? Machinery had woken up a giant Phyraxan shark. Could it be? Impossible, it is only a legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? You killed this shark, human? I didn't kill the shark. I destroyed the machinery to save it. The progenitor, it must have been. Be quiet. That is merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. If it is always laired there, then perhaps the KOTOR... Enough. All folders are not to hear such things. But he said he saved it. He destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both of your actions and on what we must do in response. They're gonna go think. We have reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Phyraxan, which we believe is the source of our KOTOR, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show you our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. The trial is now over. Man, how many trials am I going to be put on here? The Republic's not happy, but the Selkath are. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? Yes, they're sending them down to the secret base in the Rackert Rift. It is as I feared. The Republic is fortunate I was the one assigned to investigate this case, human. Allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manaan, but I do not wish for this. I see the Sith for what they truly are. Ruthless, evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send for an invasion fleet to conquer Manaan. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. Source of Manaan's Kolto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resource.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the Kolto, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
Stop this madness at once, make them shut the facility down, and recall their people before they do something we all regret. They couldn't. They had lost contact with the facility. I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring mercenaries to investigate the situation. Mercenaries alone will not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries of the Record Rift that even we Selkath do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left undisturbed. They awoke a creature which fed on the Kolto. Feeding on the Kolto? There are many mysteries of the Rift we have never known, and that would be one of them. The Republic building disturbed it, no doubt. What has happened to this creature? The creature is alive. It is a most unexpected development, but one that will warrant investigation at a later time. Perhaps the Republic and we Selkath may eventually solve. I will keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith will not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I will hope the silence does not lead to disaster from Manaan. Here is payment for the promise. Let's take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. Excuse me. Well, that's everything for Manaan. Let's get out of here. Get out of our way, Nilko Boaz. I'm done with this water world. Seriously? Seriously. You're all fools. Let us go. Okay. Is the map usually this small? Am I crazy or... Oh. Let's go buy some crystals. There he is. Let me see your inventory. There's all those security spikes. I did get more security spikes and and some tunnelers. I sold a bunch. Not only to him, but I sold some for more value over at the, one of the people in the other areas near the Sith base. Dark Jedi Master Robe. Exar Kun's light battle suit. I sold him Darth Banadin's armor. I'm not buying that back. But I will buy the mesh armor. No, wait, I sold him that. I will buy Ulik Keldroma's armor. Verpine Fiber Mesh. Sinigar Warsuit, Davix Warsuit, Masasi Ceremonial Armor. Zabrak. Cassis Fetz Armor. Power Suit. Krath Holy Battle Suit. Before I spend all my money. I'll have to go back and sell more. And spend more time with T3. You don't know how long I spent talking to T3 over and over and over. And then I'd have to give it some time. And do it all over again. It got really, really boring. Nice. Wrong way. I'm gonna be honest, I think I don't want to talk to T3 anymore. I spent a lot of time. And I spent a lot of time talking to Mission too. And Zaalbar. Selling grenades. I talked to him for stims, and then I just kept selling them. Over and over and over. But let's talk to HK-47.
Statement. HK-47 is ready.
I would like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. Request.
Let's get started.
And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good, well
Does it
done,
like after I
Master.
complete a quest, does it let me?
Your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master. Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
What? You just said it's the last, though. Why not?
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli.
Okay.
And I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
You are eager to find your origins, aren't you?
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection.
That's funny.
Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well...
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
So tell me what about this last owner, then.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember. I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was, or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
Appears no one can resist using your protocol.
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, Master? If my protocol still worked, would you not use it?
I suppose I would.
Statement. C. I provide a function that is useful to others. They merely must learn to use it properly, I believe. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming, and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slaheron. My darkest day.
So you couldn't kill Mandalore, huh?
Statement. With all due respect, Master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
Can you remember anything else?
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
Regenerated at a rate of 1 vitality point every 3 seconds and gained an additional 2 to his dexterity. Nice! Okay. Oh, wrong one. That's a nice color. It's almost red. Oh, look at that. Let's see what my 13 to 37 and 10 to 36 plus 25 plus 27. Isn't that nifty? Isn't that nifty? Let's see. XR Kun. Okay. 9. Feet medium. Attributed XR Kun. This armor may well have been worn by the Dark Lord prior to his defeat 40 years ago. He was rarely without considerable yet flexible personal armor. Okay, let's see what this one has. Resistance to cold and... That might be even better. Is this upgradable? Any of this upgradable? Let's check. Let's go in here. Okay. 10, 10. Alright. I got some new armors for everybody. I just gotta get more stuff for them. Let's see. Ordo's repeating blaster. I still don't have... Sweet. I will be right back. Alright, let's see. I don't know if it'll cause any restrictions, but it boosts my defense. Ulit Keldromas might be better. Doesn't look good. Neither does this one, but I'll wear it for now. Okay. He's got his swords. Take these guys out. It's 11. We can give him... We're gonna give him Cass's Fett's armor. There you go. Let's get you upgraded. Yeah, why not? That's not what I really wanted to do, but whatever. Kellenord's. Fire. Sonic. That one's gonna do him fine. Okay. No. Let's just go back into the Ebon Hawk and leave this world for good. We are not coming back to Manaan. Hold up. I can do some more crew talks.
How may I be of assistance to you? What is it you would like? Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Please do.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds. KOTOR was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
Your world was taken that easily, or how did it happen?
They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help?
We were not members of the Republic. KOTOR was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
But you survived.
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
So you're saying it was a blessing that Taris was destroyed?
No, it is not. But they had little choice. Each of us dealt with it in our own way. My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die. Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Okay. Okay, it's been a second. Let's see, do you want to talk?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like? After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
How so?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day. She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris. They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians. The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream. I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then. I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand. How may I be of... What is it?
Okay. Let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help? You have been patient with me, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been
Suppose
very
you deserve
patient.
an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say. With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this. Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Are you interested in me or my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Give in to your feelings.
I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me.
Sure. Yeah, let's go. Where are we going? Oh, yeah, empty room.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
And I feel more alive when I'm with you.
I realize
So
now
cheesy, but
these
it's funny.
feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
You're rationalizing. You're scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
I'm going to stop Malak, but I want you with me.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
No, you don't. You don't always have to be strong. Give in just this once.
But I can't. Malak will... Okay, you've made your point. Now shut up and kiss me, you fool.
That was the other option I could have chosen.
We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
We're not going back to this again, are we?
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
I got her running. Oh. Jeez. That's so funny. Don't run, Bastila. We have something. Face the music.
How can I help? We've already been over this. It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak. And I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore. Not until Malak is defeated.
Okay. Alright. Let's see, might be the last.
How can I help?
Never mind.
Can I...
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end that one here. I will catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you later. Peace.